Have you ever booked a cruise and ended up wondering, did I make the wrong choice? Maybe the ship was way more crowded than you expected. Maybe the food wasn't as great as marketing made it seem. Or maybe, just maybe, you found yourself wishing you had picked a totally different cruise line. The truth is, not all cruise lines are created equal. Some deliver an unforgettable vacation, while others leave you feeling like you overpaid for a floating hotel. So today, I'm breaking down the best and worst cruise lines based on my personal experiences. Which ones are worth your money, and which ones might leave you regretting your decision. Let's get into it. Hey y'all, I'm Evan with Family at Sea, where we help make every cruise unforgettable. In today's video, we're ranking the cruise lines from worst to best because let's be real, not all cruise lines are created equal. Some lines are known for incredible food and service, others for nonstop entertainment, and some, well, they're known for making you wonder why you didn't just stay home. In this video, we'll cover which cruise lines actually live up to the hype and which ones aren't worth your money. Do you really need to spend more to have an amazing cruise, or is the best experience hiding in plain sight? And the one cruise line mistake that could cost you thousands and how to avoid it. So stick around because this could be the difference between the trip of a lifetime and a trip you regret. If you're ready, I am. Let's go. Before we dive into the rankings, let's talk about how I'm ranking these cruise lines, because this isn't just a list of my personal favorites. A lot of rankings out there only focus on the experience itself without considering the value you're actually getting for the price. But if you compare a 5-star steakhouse to a fast food burger joint without factoring in cost, it's not really a fair comparison. So in these rankings, I'm looking at both the overall experience and what you get for your money, because the best cruise line isn't just the one with the most perks, but the one that delivers the best experience for the price. Now, I know these rankings are going to ruffle some feathers because every cruise line has its loyal fans, but I've done my best to be as objective as possible based on our real experiences. And I also know that everyone looks for different things in a cruise. That's why I'm not just ranking them based on what I personally enjoy, but for the full cruise experience. So whether you're a family, a couple, a solo traveler, or a retiree, you'll know which cruise line actually fits your style of travel. All right, let's get into it. Kicking off this list at number 9 is Princess Cruises. And honestly, I didn't expect to rank them this low. Princess has built its reputation as a premium cruise line, offering a more elevated, traditional cruise experience. But in reality, I think it's more of an upscale version of Carnival rather than a true competitor to the premium lines like Celebrity. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but it does mean their marketing sets expectations the brand doesn't always deliver on. They cater to travelers looking for a more relaxed, refined atmosphere with a focus on good food, solid production shows, and enrichment activities rather than big thrills or high energy entertainment. Their target audience has traditionally skewed older, but more families have been sailing with them in recent years, and from what I've seen, the brand hasn't fully adapted to that shift. Princess is priced as a premium cruise line, that their Princess Premier package is arguably one of the best values in all of cruising. It includes unlimited specialty dining, a premium drink package, gratuities, Wi-Fi, and more, but maybe it's too good of a deal. The demand for specialty dining often exceeds the available capacity, making it extremely difficult to actually get reservations. So while the value is there, the execution isn't always smooth. So Evan, you're telling me I can book unlimited specialty dining, but might not actually get to eat at those restaurants? Yes, that's exactly what I'm telling you. It is a great perk until you realize the system doesn't guarantee there's room for everyone who has it. Now, Princess does have some great things going for it. Their in-house production shows are well done, and their medallion technology is a great idea when it works. But in our experience, there were a lot of drawbacks, including overcrowding, long waits for dining and services, and a casino that was so smoky it made other areas of the ship unpleasant. We're sailing on the Enchanted Princess later this year, and I'm really looking forward to seeing if that experience changes my perspective. Hopefully we'll get to update these rankings with a more positive take. But for now, Princess lands all the way at the bottom at number 9. Coming in at number 8 is Carnival. And let's be real, nobody does fun quite like Carnival. If you're looking for affordable cruises, high energy entertainment, and a party atmosphere, Carnival is easily one of the best choices out there.
We are gonna party like the 80s.
Their whole brand is built on the idea of fun ships, and they deliver. Live music, deck parties, comedians, themed events, there's always something going on. If you want a cruise where you can cut loose and have a great time, Carnival absolutely delivers. Their newer ships in the Excel class have stepped their game up with huge water parks, roller coasters at sea, and tons of dining choices. Carnival has long been known as the best value at sea, but that title isn't quite as secure as it once was, as their prices have very steadily increased over the last couple of years. And while they're still a good value, they're no longer the clear winner when it comes to budget-friendly cruising. To keep costs down, Carnival packs its ships full, which means that on most sailings, you're dealing with crowds everywhere you go, from the buffet lines to the pool deck and beyond. That being said, Carnival is perfect for first-time cruisers looking for an affordable, easygoing experience, younger travelers or groups of friends who just want to have a social, energetic vibe, and families who want tons of kids-friendly activities at a reasonable price. If you're looking for a cruise that's laid back, casual, and fun-focused, Carnival is a solid choice. But if you want a more relaxed or upscale experience, the crowds, party atmosphere, and upcharges might leave you looking elsewhere. And that's why Carnival lands at number 8 on this list. Before we continue, if you're thinking about booking a cruise no matter which cruise line, my friends at Cruises It can help you get the best possible deal. They have access to exclusive rates, industry best perks, and discounts you won't find anywhere else. Plus, their cruise fare watch system tracks price drops for you on a daily basis until final payment, so you never overpay. To book your dream cruise at the guaranteed best price, click the link in the description below to get started. And if you love cruising and want to make sure you always get the best experience, hit that like button and subscribe. And make sure you get more tips, honest reviews, and cruise insights that can help you plan the perfect trip. I've got some really great content I'm going to be sharing with you guys soon, and you're not going to want to miss it. Coming in at number 7 is Margaritaville at Sea. And if you're a parrot head, you're probably wondering why this isn't number 1. This is a cruise line built entirely around the Jimmy Buffett lifestyle. Laid back, tropical, and all about embracing the island state of mind. If you love the Margaritaville brand, the experience will feel like stepping into one big floating beach bar. And in that sense, it absolutely delivers on what it promises. If you're looking for the absolute cheapest cruise at sea, Margaritaville at Sea is hard to beat. Their first ship, the Paradise, primarily runs 2- and 3-night cruises out of Florida, making it a great option for a quick, no-frills getaway. They've also expanded to offer longer 5- to 7-night sailings on their newer ship, the Islander, giving travelers more flexibility beyond just short cruises. They also offer their Hero Sail Free program, which gives free cruises to active military, veterans, first responders, teachers, and other frontline workers, which is an incredible deal that makes cruising more accessible to those who qualify. Margaritaville at Sea is not a luxury cruise, and they don't pretend to be. Their ships are older, and the food and service can be hit or miss, but to their credit, the company has been reinvesting in its fleet and crew, and the product continues to improve. They're also growing, with a 3rd ship rumored to launch in 2026. And one thing that genuinely surprised me, the entertainment. Despite being a budget cruise line, the shows were honestly some of the best I've seen, and I had a great time on board. Wait, Evan, you're telling me the cheapest cruise line at sea actually had good entertainment? Yeah, it might not be Broadway level, but I was truly impressed. So if you're looking for a super affordable, casual cruise, Margaritaville at Sea is perfect. But for most cruisers looking for a more well-rounded experience, it just doesn't compete with the bigger players, which is why it lands at number 7 on the list. Norwegian Cruise Line is all about freestyle cruising, which basically means no fixed dining times, no formal nights, and a more laid-back approach to cruising. If you like doing things on your own schedule, that is a huge plus. Norwegian is a great option for families, offering solid kids programs and a variety of family-friendly activities. They also cater well to solo travelers with dedicated studio cabins and lounges. And if you're a younger traveler looking for flexibility, NCL's casual vibe and variety of nightlife make it appealing. But in recent years, Norwegian has stripped away some of what made them stand out in the market. They've phased out Broadway-style shows in favor of shorter variety acts, which hasn't been well received. They also downsized their observation lounges on their newer ships, making them noticeably smaller than in the past, which is a true letdown for guests who love those panoramic spaces. Their ships don't carry as many passengers as Royal Caribbean's biggest vessels, but poor design and layout make them feel far more crowded than they should. Public spaces, especially pool decks, tend to bottleneck. Navigating around the ships often feels more cramped than on larger, better designed competitors. Norwegian does have some strong points though. Their specialty dining is excellent, and their More at Sea package includes a drink package, some specialty dining, a small amount of internet, and some other perks, but their pricing has continually increased, so you're paying more to get less. Their casinos are well designed, but their Players Club program is the least generous of anybody in the industry, which is a total letdown for gamblers. If you prioritize flexibility and don't mind some upcharges, Norwegian is a solid choice. But for those who want fewer extra costs and a more all-inclusive experience, there are better options out there, which is why Norwegian lands at number 6 on this list. Coming in at number 5, Holland America is honestly one of the most underrated cruise lines out there. While they don't get as much buzz as some of the bigger names, they've built a reputation for laid-back, well-run cruises with excellent food and service. They're a great option for travelers who prefer a more refined, traditional cruise experience. It's especially popular with older cruisers, couples, and those who love longer itineraries with more time in port. The onboard atmosphere is quiet, elegant, and slower paced, making a great fit for those who just want to relax and enjoy the journey rather than chase non-stop entertainment. One of Holland America's biggest strengths is their service. Crew members are consistently excellent and everything just feels well managed. Their food is a step above most mainstream cruise lines, and their specialty dining options, especially Tamarind and Pinnacle Grill, are some of the best at sea. Entertainment is focused on live music and cultural experiences rather than over-the-top thrills. While they still offer production shows, the emphasis is more on intimate performances and unique onboard experiences. If you're looking for water slides, go-karts, or high-energy nightlife, this isn't the cruise line for you. They also offer their popular Have It All package, which bundles a drink package, specialty dining, Wi-Fi, and shore excursion credits into a single price. But whether it's actually worth it depends on how much you'll actually use.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for us.
Holland America isn't the cheapest option, but you're paying for better food, better service, and a more relaxing cruise experience. If you want a premium feeling trip with immersive itineraries that don't break the bank, Holland America is a great choice, which is why it lands at number 5 on this list. If you're a Disney fan or traveling with kids, Disney Cruise Line offers one of the most immersive family cruise experiences out there. Their ships bring the Disney magic to the high seas with themed dining, character meet and greets, and detailed storytelling woven into almost every aspect of the cruise. One of Disney's biggest strengths is its kids programming. The Oceaneer Club is easily the best kids club at sea, with massive themed play areas and interactive experiences. Even their private islands, Castaway Cay and Lookout Cay, have kids clubs right on the islands themselves. The dining experience is also a standout. Disney's rotational dining system lets guests cycle through themed restaurants or keeping the same servers, making meals feel more personalized and engaging. But none of this comes cheap. Disney is the most expensive mainstream cruise line by far, and it's not even close. You're paying for great service and theming, but you're also paying a massive premium for just the Disney name. So how expensive, Evan? Like sell a kidney expensive, or just maybe my kids don't need college after all expensive? Yeah, Disney cruises can cost double or more than a similar sailing on another premium line. And despite the high price tag, Disney ships feel more crowded since most cabins hold families instead of just 2 people, packing more guests into the same space. Now, if you're looking for an adults-only experience, Disney does have exclusive areas for grown-ups, but the entire cruise is still centered around families. Unless you're a huge Disney fan, you'll find more relaxing options elsewhere for significantly less money. That said, if you love Disney and want a high-quality family cruise, it delivers. The price and crowding keep it from ranking higher, but for families who want the full Disney experience at sea, it is still a fantastic option, which is why Disney lands at number 4 on this list. MSC is one of the fastest growing cruise lines in the world, and it's making a big push in the US market. If you saw their Super Bowl commercial, you know they're serious about expansion, and with their massive resort style ships and ultra affordable pricing, they're getting more attention than ever. MSC is a great choice for budget conscious travelers looking for a stylish ship at a lower price point. They also cater well to families, offering large water parks, family-friendly activities, and engaging kids clubs. Their Do Re Mi Land program, featuring a partnership with LEGO, gives plenty to do while parents get a break. The private island, Ocean Key, is also one of the best in the industry, with gorgeous beaches and a relaxed, tropical atmosphere. Now, MSC isn't the best cruise experience out there, but when you compare what you get for the price, it's easily the best value in cruising today. Even though the overall experience is closer to Norwegian, the price to quality ratio puts MSC well ahead of the competition. So wait a minute, you're telling me I get sail on a giant high-tech cruise ship for half the price of the other lines? Exactly. That said, there are some trade-offs. During peak season, their ships can be some of the most crowded ships at sea. While their food has improved, it's still nothing special, especially compared to the premium cruise lines. Now, a pro tip there, due to their Italian heritage, they have the best Italian food at sea, so I highly recommend that. They also offer fewer specialty dining options than other mainstream competitors. Entertainment is another area where MSC still lags behind Royal and Disney, though they're actively improving while other cruise lines like Norwegian are making cuts. If you want a budget-friendly cruise with stylish ships, great family options, and a fantastic private island at an unbeatable price, MSC is the choice for you, and that's why it lands at number 3 on this list. When it comes to big, bold, and action-packed cruises, nobody does it better than Royal Caribbean. They've built a reputation on having the biggest ships, the best entertainment, and more activities than any other cruise line, and they just keep raising the bar. If you're looking for a cruise that's non-stop fun, Royal is the way to go. They offer the best entertainment at sea with Broadway-caliber shows, high-tech productions, and one-of-a-kind performances you won't find anywhere else. Their ships are loaded with water slides, surf simulators, ice skating rinks, and even skydiving simulators. And with the launch of the Icon class, they've redefined what a cruise ship can be. Royal Caribbean is also the best cruise line for families. Their Adventure Ocean Kids program is fantastic, and their private islands, Perfect Day at Coco Cay and Labadee, are amongst the best in the industry. The dining experience is another highlight. The Windjammer Buffet offers a wide variety of high-quality options, including seafood selections like lobster and shrimp on certain sailings. Additionally, they provide numerous specialty dining options at an extra charge, of course, for those seeking diverse culinary experiences. One of the amazing things about Royal is, even though they have the largest cruise ships in the world, they rarely feel crowded due to their well-designed layouts. That said, Royal Caribbean is definitely not cheap, but they're also not Disney expensive. Their newer ships, especially Icon of the Seas, can be significantly more expensive than other cruise options. The ships are also massive, which does mean a lot of people, lots of walking, and a high energy atmosphere that might not be for everyone. Still, if you want the ultimate cruise experience with top tier entertainment, endless activities, and family friendly fun, Royal Caribbean delivers. While it doesn't take the number 1 spot, it comes very close, which is why Royal Caribbean lands at number 2 on this list. At the top of this list is Celebrity Cruises, and if you're looking for a refined, modern, and upscale cruise experience that doesn't break the bank, this is the best option out there. Celebrity is perfect for couples, foodies, and travelers who want something more premium than mainstream cruise lines without stepping into ultra-luxury territory. Their ships are stunning with sleek, modern designs that feel more like boutique hotels at sea than typical cruise ships. One of Celebrity's biggest strengths is their food. Their main dining options are a step above the competition with elevated cuisine and a wider variety of included restaurants than most cruise lines. When it comes to specialty dining, Eden is our favorite restaurant at sea, hands down. Entertainment is also well done, even if it's not on the scale of Royal Caribbean's high-budget productions. Instead of a few massive shows, Celebrity offers more traditional performances, meaning you can actually enjoy dinner and the show each night. Even during peak holiday sailing, Celebrity ships never feel overcrowded thanks to their smart design and reasonable capacity limits. This is honestly something other cruise lines could learn from. While Celebrity may not be the most family-friendly cruise line, our kids still love their kids clubs, and when there are more families on board, they go out of their way to ensure kids have a great experience. Beyond that, Celebrity knows how to create an upscale experience in ways other cruise lines simply don't. They have some of the best bars at sea featuring expert mixologists and creative drinks. The lawn club on Solstice class ships includes a real grass lawn at sea, which is another unique touch that makes their outdoor spaces feel even more premium. Wait, Evan, you're telling me there's a cruise ship with an actual grass lawn on it? Yep, real grass, ocean views, and even lawn games. It's one of those small details that makes Celebrity feel more like a resort than a cruise ship. Everything about a Celebrity cruise feels premium without making sacrifices elsewhere. If you want exceptional food, beautiful ships, top-tier service, and a truly relaxed, high-end experience, this is the best in the business, and that's why Celebrity Cruises takes the #1 spot on our list. So there you have it, our full cruise rankings, but I promised you guys something at the beginning that I have not delivered on yet, and this is the one cruise line mistake that could cost you thousands: booking the wrong cruise line for your travel style. A luxury cruise isn't worth the price if you're just looking for water slides and parties, and a budget-friendly option can leave you frustrated if you're expecting top-tier service and gourmet dining. Knowing what to expect before you book can save you from a costly mistake. And speaking of huge differences between cruises, in our next video we're breaking down our best and worst cruise of 2024, comparing them side by side to see exactly what made one incredible and the other a total letdown. If you want to avoid a trip you'll regret and make sure your next cruise is one of the best, you don't want to miss this one. As always, thank you for watching, and until next time, may your seas be smooth and your horizons wide. Bon voyage!